Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching ReZero Season 2, Episode 10. I think. Maybe 9. Uh. 9. Alright, so I'm a episode ahead, apparently. No. So, Season 2, Episode 9. Last episode, Subaru was freed by Otto, and he and Ram and Otto were about to go, but he had to go talk to Roswell first because he needed to find out about Beatrice, because he wants to find out if she's a witch cultist, which he says she's not. That she has something that resembles a gospel of a witch cultist, but that's not what it is. It doesn't really have a name, so they just call it that. And he again tells him what to say to Beatrice in order to get her to help. So then they leave, and they're getting ready to try to get out of the sanctuary, but Garfield shows up. And he's not happy. They were a little confused. They're like, "What are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be at the graveyard, overseeing the trial." But he's the guardian of the sanctuary, so he's got to be aware of everything that's going on. Let me see. Ram ends up having to stay behind to let Otto and Subaru try to get away. That doesn't last too long, and then Garfield comes back in full, like, I don't know, what is he, a tiger mode? Kills a bunch of the villagers, kills Otto, and then Subaru ends up getting tossed out of the sanctuary by his dragon mount, and then teleported to I guess a different time, because it was snowy. It was in the same area, but everybody's like belongings and stuff were just lying all over the place. And he's like walking around trying to find out what's going on, and he ends up running into this little bunny creature that eats his hand. And then he's swarmed and eaten by a bunch of rabbit creatures. Which ever since Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I have not trusted rabbits. So... can't trust rabbits. They look cute, but they'll eat you. Or just kill you, one of the two. In this case, they ate him from... some of them from the inside out, and some of them from the outside in. So he was getting it from both sides. Then he woke up where he usually wakes up, and he's, like, losing his cool, because he doesn't know what he needs to do. And then he ends up going back to Echidna's place. And he's super calm, which apparently is because of Sloth's witch something. See, he makes a deal with her that once he leaves, he can remember her. It was pretty easy to get, actually. All he did was ask. But I guess because he was so close, it kind of flustered her a bit, so she's like, okay. He did tell her that he has this return by death, which she's the first person that he's ever been able to tell. And I don't know, to me it kind of seemed obvious that he would be able to tell her. She's a witch. I don't think the curse would affect her, because she would know how to counter it or whatever. But for him, she's the first person that... man, my hair over here just does not want to stay down. She's the first person that he's ever been able to tell. Besides that, he's just been alone, dealing with it on his own, because nobody else knows, because he can't tell them, otherwise they'll die. Or he'll like feel a pain in his chest. And now she's, I don't know if I would say comforting him, but at least saying, okay, tell me everything. You know, that he feels his feelings about what's going on and this and everything. Because she's the Witch of Greed and she wants knowledge. So, yeah. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm one of the only people who hasn't jumped on the Echidna train. Like, I feel like I'm one of the only people who hasn't jumped on the Ruka train for Rent-A-Girlfriend. Like, I don't just see one little trait and then go, waifu. I gotta go with personality and everything, and right now I don't trust Echidna. I don't know what her true motivations are. So, until they are revealed, I'm gonna hold judgment. For now, I just don't trust her. So yeah. Let's get into this. Because that's where it ended. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Alright, now we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah. Well, one day I just die and not come back. Yeah, she doesn't care about anybody else. Trying to break through. Oh, okay. Makes sense since they were eating him. Well, there's a ton of them. They had all been eaten. Which would probably be impossible. I mean, yeah, she's technically dead too. No, he's gonna do it. Good luck. Remember, don't make eye contact. Subaru. Don't touch her. She said not to touch her. Wow. She punched him back together. But you just did. So I guess she's got to go through them all? I think they all want an opportunity to speak with him. Oh, wow. Don't release her restraints or anything, remember. Well, it's dead now. So they'd be able to kill it and eat them all over. Huh? But they eat people, kill people. Maybe back up a little bit. Back up. Right. Oh, I'm back. How'd it go? And she just gave him more tea and cookies. Or should I say bodily fluids? So it's hair? Uh-oh. Okay, what is going on? Oh. Nope. She's going somewhere. Okay. See anything at the end here? Yep, okay. Well, that's Roswell. Okay. All right. So did she show up because he actually told somebody? Like, well, I guess nobody was supposed to know that he had this? Or, like, nobody was supposed to physically hear that he had it? And now she's going crazy and, like, killing everybody, I guess? I don't know what she's doing. And for some reason, she's in love with Subaru, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so we saw 3 other witches other than Satella. What? Gluttony, Wrath, and Pride? Wrath is funny. I kind of like Wrath, just based off of what little we saw, but I'm pretty positive that's all we're ever going to see, so, you know, whatever. And I guess Subaru is kind of hating himself, thinking he's a bad person. But based off of what was it, Typhon? Was that her name? What she said, he's a good person who just thinks negatively about himself. Like, very negatively. Because he didn't feel any pain when she did her removal of his arm. I don't know. I thought that was greed at first. Like, I was looking for restraints. I didn't see any. And then the other one definitely wasn't gluttony. Then we saw her, who I guess had, well, in her own way, good intentions when releasing these creatures on the world, thinking that if they were able to kill the whale, they'd have lots of food to eat. And that if they have one of the rabbits, I guess they could breed it indefinitely and never go hungry because of that. I didn't hear her say anything about the snake, though. So we don't know anything about that. But I guess Subaru is going to try to kill that too after he's done with the rabbits. And I don't know, it kind of seems like, based off of what Roswaal said there at the end, that he might know that Subaru can go back in time. Don't make any more mistakes this time. Like, he knows that he's going to be able to go back and fix it. So I kind of got to wonder about Roswaal. Like, what else does he know? If he knows that Subaru has returned by death. And how does he know that he has it, if he does? Because shouldn't he be, like, forgetting everything like everybody else when Subaru goes back? I mean, Roswell's a pretty mysterious guy, so, I mean, I guess he could know some things that others wouldn't. But, like, how? And I guess Echidna wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, I mean, I think she would have warned Subaru that Zatella was coming to say hi. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well. There's a lot going on, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. Garfield helped him get away. I don't know who else is alive. I don't think anybody else is alive, going by what's happening. I don't know how Garfield survived. He probably jumped in a tree or something. But, yeah. Now they're going to go to the mansion because it looks like that's where she's headed. I don't understand why she would head there. What, to kill Rem and Petra? I would assume because he cares about them. Is she a yandere? Okay, well, guess we'll find out more next episode. If you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and get updates on our releases. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for anything else we decide to post. And check out our Discord where you can chat with me or anyone else. It's also a good place to go to see if there are any updates to the channel. So until next week. Bye.